Fitness profile is a form that we use to overcome most of the prospective members' concerns before they arise. I'm going to be breaking it down into certain sections. I'm going to tell you, why we use it and how we use it. And at the end of the training, we're going to do a mock presentation on a live prospect. The first part of the fitness profile it's presented to the prospective member at the front desk when they come in. That may be the first challenge that the front desk worker has with a prospective member. When they come in, they're asked to fill out a fitness profile. If you get any kind of objections or concerns, we just say, this just gives the counselor an idea of what you're looking for so we know what to show you. We don't want to waste your time showing you something that you have no interest in. And it also serves as a liability waiver. In case you happen to want to dive into the hot tub when we're showing you through the locker room area, you crack your head, we're covered. You kind of make it light, you make it easy, people laugh about it, and then they don't have a problem filling it out, for the most part. The first section is just a simple section that has them put their name, their address, their phone number. Do they have an appointment? What location they're at? Their marital status. The reason that some of these are important is if you have a sales staff of, let's say, 4 to 5 counselors, it's important that, that they make their money on appointments showing up. If that section isn't covered by the front desk personnel, then that prospective member could go to anyone versus somebody that they have a specific appointment with. So that's an important part of the fitness profile. Their phone number is important. If they're reluctant to put a phone number down, you know that you're dealing with somebody that's possibly done this before. They don't want to be called back. They're just here for some specific information. Their address is important because we need to know how far they live from the facility in case you may have to deal with a time objection or a convenience objection. Do they work? If they are reluctant to put down an employer, it's important to find out, if they work. Number one, where they work is important because a lot of facilities have corporate memberships with different companies. An effective way to find out if they work, if they were reluctant to put something down, is on the back of the fitness profile when you're going through their physical goals and their needs. You could ask them, well, is your job very physically demanding? Sometimes they'll, oh yeah, well I lift all day long, or I sit at a desk, or I do a lot of supervision. So you can kind of find out if they work, but without saying, do you have a job? So the first part of the section is important. Probably the most important part of the first section is their marital status. Why? If they put married and they're there by themselves, then you know that you're going to have to dealing with the possibility of a spousal objection. If they're single, it's a little easier. You're not going to have to deal with that objection. If they have children, then if your facility has daycare or what we call a kids club, then that's an advantage to them. If it doesn't, and you have an affiliated facility that has a kids club, then you can sell the program, but it doesn't necessarily have to be at your location. So that's the first section. The front desk personnel should make sure that certain parts of it are filled out. The date, do they have an appointment? The second section is how they heard about the club. That's vital for a business so they know how to spend their advertising dollars. There's several sections. There's a friend section, which of course, 90% of the people that put they heard about it from a friend. That's a very good thing because their friend is a happy member that likes the facility enough to refer their friends. Newspaper, your sales force should know what kind of ad you're running in the newspaper. Radio is the same thing. Television is the same thing. If they heard about it from a website, then you should know if you're offering any kind of a free pass on a website or whatever ad you're writing. Yellow pages are always good because people have gone through the effort of actually going to the yellow pages, looking you up, finding the location.